The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy of progress, constructs, and innovation. The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters racked the Maida, and without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest. Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like before the Surge, I've never known a time when weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it's lived up to all I hoped it would be.
Stop!
Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began. Oh.
Thanks. Bryn! Over here. What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant
No one's been this close in years. The base is... Weavers have known about this safe... You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to... I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminaries...
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field. The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's...
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we... And if you make any discovery...
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
No questions from me.
Glad to hear it. No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Must be the tangles. Still, strong enough to pull you out like you practiced. Dom?
I'm on it.
The Veil. Even more impressive up close.
Just this should magnify the enchantment, and...
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth. The closer you get to the Veil, the thicker they'll become.
Its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Until now.
those could be rare exports.
You heard our quartermaster. Break 'em open.
That wall is completely frozen.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the Veil.
So those glowing bulbs, infernal alliums, they combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant! Best to use kinetic magic to keep clear of the blast.